What's up guys, John Ross here from TestPrepInsight.com, and today we're here to talk about a very popular topic, and that is the difficulty of the CPA exam. Just how hard is it really? Now, I've personally taken and passed all 4 sections of the CPA exam myself, so I've been through it. Today, we're going to cover just what makes the exam so difficult, pass rates, and how the different sections of the exam stack up against one another. But before we jump into it, if I could ask you guys, please just do 3 quick simple things for me. Like this video, drop us a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. We work super hard to bring you guys all of this honest, helpful content, and we can only do it with support from you guys, our viewers, so thank you. Now, if you're ready, let's get to it. Okay guys, welcome back. So let's just start by getting it out of the way. Yes, the CPA exam is very difficult, but you probably already knew that, and that's why you're here watching this video today. The bottom line is that the AUD CPA, that's the institute that oversees the CPA exam, is not going to make it easy for you. Historically, the average pass rate is around 50%, but of course that can vary by quarter and by section. We'll get to that in a second. But really, you're looking at about a 50% chance of passing each section, so when you take into account that there are 4 sections, you can quickly see your chances of passing all 4 components of the exam the first time is pretty low. But of course, that's just the average and everybody is different. I get that. So before you get all hot and bothered, let's talk about what really makes the exam so difficult. And for me, that boils down to 3 main factors. Number 1, it's just the sheer breadth of the material covered. There's just so many topics you need to learn, understand, and memorize before taking each section. It can be daunting. Number 2 are the question types. Sure, the majority of questions are multiple choice, which you'd think would be a piece of cake, but really, they can be quite tricky. A lot of times there's more than one correct answer, and other times you're tasked with selecting only the best of the provided choices. Add in the simulation questions, and it complicates things even more. And number 3 is the time limitation. Each section has a time limit of 4 hours, and let's face it, we've all taken tests before. Anytime you start running up against a wall during an exam, it can cause serious stress and anxiety. Okay guys, now that we've covered what makes the CPA exam so difficult generally, let's talk about each individual section of the exam. But before I do that, I just want to quickly alert you to our Test Prep Insight Monthly Giveaway Club. Every month we give $300 in Amazon gift cards to 1 lucky subscriber, just as a way of saying thank you for the support. We work really hard to bring you guys all this content, and the support really means a lot to us. So if you want to be entered for that chance to win the $300, just do 4 simple things. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do those things in less than 60 seconds and you'll be entered for a chance to win $300 in Amazon cash that you can use for whatever you want. Prep books for the CPA, new computer monitors, a case of Red Bull. You might need it. Let's get back to it. Okay guys, let's start with the FAR section since it's widely considered the most difficult. Now I'm not going to go into everything the FAR covers, there's just too much there. But if you want to check out the description below, I've got a link over our website that covers everything about the FAR. But what you need to know is that most students find this section the hardest purely due to the massive volume of information and topics covered. And what you likely also want to know is the average pass rate. For this section of the exam, it seems to vary between about 40 and 50%. In Q3 of 2019, it topped out at around 50%, but then in Q4, it dropped all the way back down to around 41%. Okay, moving on to the audit section, which is often considered the second hardest section of the exam. The audit section contains more subjective material than any other section of the exam. Pass rates seem to fluctuate between about 47 and 55%. Then next up is REG, which primarily consists of tax applications and tax law. This section requires a decent amount of memorization. Pass rates seem to fluctuate between 47 and 58%, but in recent quarters, it's been hovering right around 55. Last up is the easiest section, the BEC. This has a pass rate that fluctuates between 52 and 63%. In recent quarters, it's been right around 60%. Okay guys, that's all I've got for you today. I hope I helped answer some of your questions, and if you're wondering which section to take first, I'd say jump on over to our website, testprepinsight.com. We have a killer guide just on that topic. And also, oftentimes the best way to pass on your first attempt is with a CPA prep course, so make sure to check those out. All right guys, that's all I've got for today. Best of luck, and real quickly before you leave, remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and drop us a comment. Again, your support is hugely appreciated. Thanks everyone, best of luck, see you in the next one.